Good morning everyone. So the next problem under going rate pricing. Going rate pricing is High Tech Limited. So going rate pricing is also known as market based pricing. So this problem is very important. It has been asked in many previous year question papers. So I think it has been also asked in 2017. Yes, 2017 this question was asked. So let's look into the question. So the company is High Tech Limited. So High Tech Limited makes two products. There are two products in this company. One is Crown, by name Crown, another is Peak. So two products are there. Both the products use the same labor force. So they are using the same labor force. So workers in both the companies are same. Size of which is restricted to 38,000 hour per month. So this company has two products and they are using same labor force, but together for Crown and for Peak, limitation, they have fixed limitation that 38,000 hours only per month should be there. It means in whole month only 38,000 hours they have to work to make both of these products. So limitation here is labor hours. So there here limitation has given. In the previous problem there was no limitation. So in case if you are come acrossing limitation of any source resources, how to solve the problem, we'll look into this. So Crown need 2 hours per unit. So for manufacturing one product or one unit, Crown need 2 hours. Same to make over, whereas Peak need 1 hour. So for Crown 2 hours are needed for one unit, and for Peak only 1 hour is enough. So estimated manufacturing and selling expenses are as follows. So they have given production and sales information of Crown and Peak. So here information has given of two different periods. So numbers per month means this is the output. So first month it is 6,000, in second month it is 8,000. So cost per month, so for 6,000 the cost is 6,000 units. For manufacturing 6,000 units the cost is 8,50,000, and for 8,000 the cost is 10,50,000. And here for Peak the first month production is 20,000 and second is 24,000. For 20,000 the cost is 16 lakhs, and for 24,000 it is 18,40,000. So two different information has given. So next here the details are the company is considering pricing options in highly competitive market. It means they are already have their settled market, so they have already their potential customers. So this is not a new entry of the company. They have already acquired a good competitive position. So it has estimated sales demand at various selling prices. So as this is a very famous company, it has competitive market, so they have provided a sales demand with respect to the selling prices. So look and here, so information is for both Crown and Peak. So for Crown selling price per unit they have given the different prices. So corresponding to the prices they have given the sales demanded. So if the product is 138 rupees, the sales demand will be 6,000. If it is 36, 7,000. It is 34, 134, 8,000, 132, 9,000, 130, 10,000, and 127. It is 11,000. As we know the law of demand, lesser the price, higher the sales will be there. So here corresponding to the prices the demand or the sales has given. So same here, corresponding to the selling prices sales demand has given for Peak. So 81.5, 20,000, 81, 21,000, 80.5, 22,000, 80 for 80 rupees, 23,000, 78, 24,000, and 20, 76 for 25,000. So this is the selling price and the sales demanded. So what we are required to do is, what would be the profit maximizing selling price? So what is the selling price which will give us highest or maximized profit, and what should be the monthly sale quantity? What should be the selling price and what should be the sales quantity? So from this, which one you will give, which one you will suggest that should be highest profit maximization? So that is the first thing. And if direct labor available in unlimited supply. So first information really, so they told us that there is limitation, restrictions on direct labor, that is 38,000 per month. So here they are telling, in first situation, first case, forget about that 38,000. What if you don't have any restriction, if your direct labor is unlimited? So if you are getting unlimited hours for working in a month, how will you maximize our profit? Which selling price will you recommend? Which sales quantity will you recommend if you ignore this restriction? Second point, given the restriction of 38,000 hours per month, what is the profit maximizing selling price and quantity for each the product? So if you are considering 38,000 limitation on direct labor, which price will you recommend, which quantity will you recommend, and how it will maximize our profit? So in this we have to prepare two situation, two selling prices, two sales quantities, and two profits we have to give. So let's solve this problem. So first of all, we have to calculate the cost, right? So in the previous problem also we first calculated the cost. So first here working note is, we have to calculate the variable cost. So here, as they have given two cost, two periods cost, two time period cost, we have to calculate it by the usage of this formula, that is change in cost divided by change in value. So they have given two values, two cost. So first of all we'll calculate for crown. So for crown, the cost is 10,50,000 and 8,50,000, and the output, that is the volume, is 8,000 and 6,000. So change in cost divided by change in volume. So first for crown, this is as they have given their production cost and sales cost. So variable cost and sales cost equals 10,50,000 minus 8,50,000 divided by 8,000 minus 6,000. So this variable cost and the sales cost will be rupees 100 per unit, rupees 100 per unit. Same for peak. For peak the information is given. So the volume, output volume is 24,000 and 20,000. Cost is 18,40,000 and 16 lakh. So here they have given information about production and sales, means variable cost and sales. So 24,000, 20,000, 18,40,000 and 16 lakh. So same formula, apply the same formula and calculate it for peak. So cost is 18,40,000 minus 16 lakh divided by 24,000 minus 20,000. The variable cost and the sales cost will be 60 rupees per unit. So here it is 100, it is 60 for peak. So next we have already calculated the variable cost. So remaining is the fixed cost. So fixed cost, fixed production, and the selling prices. So here variable cost and the selling prices, because they have given here in combination, that is production and sales, so they have not differentiated it. So as they have given like this, we will consider same in solving the problem. So see here, fixed production. So fixed cost. So fixed cost is a cost which is one time cost, right? So if organization is investing their amount on fixed asset, means that is long term, it is long term and it is one time investment. But variable cost varies according to the size of, varies according to the scale, varies according to the changing prices, varies according to the taste and preferences. So variable cost is variable, it varies. Fixed cost, it is fixed, it is the one time investment. So in the starting of the business, if you have invested on your buildings, if you are invested on machinery, it is the one time investment. So we'll consider that cost only for whole life of whole period of the organization. So here, for calculating the fixed production, the first cost incurred by the organization, that will be considered. First volume will be considered. So here see, so the first volume when they started the production of crown and peak was 6,000 first, that is the fixed investment. Here in the peak it was 20,000 volume. So 6,000 into 100. So here first time when they produced the crown product, the volume was 6,000 and for peak it was 20,000. So in according to the 6,000 units, they invested on fixed production. So we are taking this volume as a basis. So when they purchased a fixed asset, so the volume which was there that date will be considered for the calculation of the variable cost. So here 6,000 will be considered as the first value. So 6,000 into 100, this 100 is from here, crown 100, and for peak it is 60. So 6,000 into 100, it is 6 lakh. 20,000 into 60, it is 12 lakhs. So now cost per month. So cost per month here, the cost per month, same here, the cost per month as we have taken for 6,000, the cost will be 8 lakh 50. For 20,000, the fixed cost will be 16 lakhs. This is the total cost. 8 lakh 50 and 16 lakh. So we have calculated 6,000 into 100, it is 6 lakh. 20,000 into how much it was? 20,000 into 60, it was 12 lakhs. So here cost per unit it is 8 lakh 50 and 16 lakh. So if we deduct this, 2 lakh 50 will be the fixed cost for crown, and for peak 4 lakh will be the fixed cost. So simple here, first production, which is the first volume, that should be taken, and to calculate the fixed cost, we should formula is total cost equals variable cost minus fixed cost. So if we reorganize this, so fixed cost equals variable cost minus total cost, or total cost minus variable cost. So here for calculating the cost, variable cost or fixed cost, first volume and first production, first cost should be taken into consideration. So now we have variable cost and fixed cost. Next, so going to the requiration. So that is, first is they required us to calculate the selling price, sales quantity when the labor supply is unlimited. So unlimited means there is no restriction. So in this case, so there is no shortage. There is no shortage of labor hours. We have unlimited labor hours, and the option is product and price mix. So as they have told us that Crown and Peak, they are manufacturing Crown and Peak at a time. So for calculating the profitability, we will consider the option that is product and price mix. We will consider both Crown and the Peak products. So first of all, we have to calculate here contribution. So we have variable cost, we have selling price. So easily we can calculate the contribution. So in the problem they have given us the selling prices. Selling prices like 138, 136, 34, 32, 30 and 27. And they have given us the sales demand 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 and 11,000. So here, look here. So first of all, in order to calculate this profit, we have to calculate the contribution. So what is the contribution? So with the help of the contribution, we can easily solve the profit. So here unit price means the selling price given in the problem. So take all those prices. So next we have calculated here variable cost for Crown, that is 100, right? So one by one we will calculate. First we will calculate for Crown, then we will go for Peak. So Crown prices 138, 136 and so on. So we need contribution. So for contribution we have to less some selling price variable cost, right? So take all these prices 138, 36, 34, 32, 30 and 27. So less from this 100, that is the variable cost. So if we less 100 from all these prices, the prices will be 38, 86, 34, 32, 30 and 27. So 138 minus 100 will be 38, 136 minus 100 will be 36, 134 minus 100 will be 34 and so on. Now this volume is also given in the problem. See here. So the volume here given, this is the sales demand. Volume means the sales demand. So this, take this here. So 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 and 10,000 and 11,000. Now simply to order to calculate the contribution in total in amount, we have to multiply this unit contribution into the value. So that is, this is one column, second column and third column, this is fourth column. Just multiply 2 into 3, that is second column and third column. So 138 into 6,000 will be 2,28,000. 36 into 7,000 will be 2,52,000. 34 into 8,000 will be 2,72,000. 32 into 9,000 will be 2,88,000. And 30 into 10,000 will be 3 lakh. And 27 into 11,000 will be 2,97,000. So this is the total contribution. So we have calculated total contribution for Crown. Now let's move to the Peak. So for Peak, same process. Take the unit price, calculate the unit contribution, take the volume and total contribution in rupees. So look into the prices of the Peak. So the prices given here, these are the prices and these are the volume. So 81.50, 81, 80.5, 80, 78 and 76. So corresponding volume is 20,000, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So take this as we have calculated for Crown, the same will be calculated, same procedure will be followed for Peak also. So unit price, we have taken all the prices here. So next is unit contribution. So here unit contribution and variable cost for Peak. How much the variable cost for Peak? It is 60 rupees. 100 rupees is for Crown, for Peak it is 60 rupees. So as we are calculating for peak, we'll consider 60 rupees. So just deduct from this prices 60 rupees. So 81.50 minus 60 will be 21.5. 81 minus 60 will be 21. 80.5 minus 60 will be 20.5. 80 minus 60 will be 20. 78 minus 60 will 60 will be 18, and 76 minus 16 will be 16. Now the value, it is already given in the problem. Copy that here, and next simply multiply unit contribution into the value. So that is 21.5 into 20,000 will be 4,30,000. 21 into 21,000 will be 4,41,000. 20.5 into 22,000 will be 4,51,000. 20 into 23,000 will be 4,60,000. 18 into 24,000 will be 4,32,000, and 16 into 25 will be 4 lakh. So this is the contribution of peak. Now we have to choose the selling price. We have to choose one selling price from peak, one contribution from peak, and one sales demand from peak. Same, we have to choose one selling price from peak, one volume from peak, and one contribution from peak. So here, point to be noted that they are telling us that there is no shortage of labor force, and they are telling us to maximize the profit. So here, full authority is in our hand, that they are not giving us any kind of restrictions. So we have total contribution, they want maximize profit. We can choose the one which is giving the highest profit. We can choose the unit price or the selling price which is giving highest profit to the company. So in the case of Crown, so see here in the contribution which one is the highest. So if we see, compare all other, so this see, the most highest is 3 lakh. So 3 lakh at rupees 30, at the value of 10,000, they are getting 3 lakh rupees of profit. So in case of Crown, at rupees 30, at volume 10,000, they are getting the profit of 3 lakh. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವೈ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮೈಸೇಷನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್, full authority is in your hand. So why should we select 2,88,000 when we have full authority? They want profit only, right? They want maximize profit. We can choose 3 lakh at rupees 30. So we are suggesting them to sell produce 10,000 per month volume, and this to sell it on 130 rupees, they will get 3 lakh. So this is in Crown, we are suggesting this one. So let's see in the peak. In peak, which one is highest? So in peak, if you see, the most highest one is this one, 4,60,000. So 4,60,000, when we compare all other contribution, this is the highest one. So at rupees 80, we are suggesting at rupees 80, they should at the volume of 23,000 per month, they should go for rupees 80. So in the Crown, we suggested 130 at rupees 3 lakh and 10,000 value. In peak, we are suggesting 80 rupees should be the selling price, and 23,000 should be the value. We will get 4,60,000. So now 4,60,000 in peak and 3 lakh in the Crown. So the profit maximization budget here would be to sell 10,000 units from Crown at rupees 130. See here, 10,000 units at rupees 130, and 23,000 of peak at rupees 80 per unit. So here, see here, 23,000 at rupees 80. So simply we have to add both the contribution. So 4,60,000 from peak and at rupees 130 means 3 lakh. So 3 lakh. So 3 lakh plus 4,60,000 will be 7,60,000. From this we have to deduct the total cost. So this is our contribution. We have to deduct the cost. So let's look into the total cost given in the problem. So from the contribution we have to deduct the fixed cost calculated here. So as contribution contains variable cost and the selling cost already, we should not deduct the total cost. We have to deduct only the fixed cost. So fixed cost we have already calculated here, 2,50,000 and 4 lakh. So 2,50,000 for crown and for peak it is 4 lakh. So total here 2,50,000 plus 4 lakh will be 6,50,000. So 7,60,000 minus 2,50,000 and the profit will be 1,10,000 per month. So if they are giving unlimited supply of labor force, the profit will be 1,10,000 with the product mix of both crown and peak. So this is the first question we have solved. In first case, how will we give the selling price? So we are giving in crown we are giving 130 at 10,000 and in peak we are giving 80 at 23,000. So according to first situation the answer is this one. So next situation they are giving that they are putting limitation on the production, that is only 38,000 hours per month should be there, so not above this. So in this case how will you give the selling price and quantity for profit maximization? So let's look into the solution. So next here after selling profit we have to calculate, in first case only we have to calculate the what are the hours, total hours will be required for the crown and the peak. So as we are suggesting at rupees 130 10,000 and at rupees 80 23,000 in the first problem, while discussing the problem here they have told us that crown needs 2 hours per unit and peak needs 1 hour. Here see peak needs 1 hour. So total hours, just calculate the total hours. So hours 10,000 as this is of crown into 2, so it needs 2 hours. Peak 23,000 into 1, so 20,000 plus 23,000 43 hours. So restriction is 38,000, but in first case they have told us, they have gave freedom us that we don't have any restriction. So up to 43,000 the hours will go in first case. Okay, this is second. So second, now they are putting us the restriction on 38,000. So first case nalli when we don't have any restriction, namd hours ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು 43,000 for both the products, but in this case they are telling us only 38,000. You should manufacture both the products and you should give the selling price, that has to maximize the profit, and the labor hours should be only 38,000 from both the products in a month. So this will be only possible when we are allocating labor on the basis of contribution per hour. So when they are putting us shortage of labor. When they are telling us that there is shortage of labor, means we have to go in line with the contribution and we have to consider the labor hours. So per labor hour, how much the contribution we can earn. So we have to allocate both from crown and from peak contribution and labor hour up to 38,000. So here first of all for crown. So for crown here, as we have already calculated the contribution, in this case we have to calculate the incremental contribution. So incremental contribution, why we are calculating here means we have shortage of labor. We have shortage of labor and only we have 38,000 hours, means we will deduct from one quantity, from one unit price, from one contribution to the next contribution, what is the increment. So from one unit price, this is the contribution, means from second unit price what has increased, what portion of increment we are getting. That is what it is meant by basis of contribution per hour. one hour ge one price ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೇಬರ್. ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ಗೆ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. So same here, we have to take the unit price. First of all, we have to take all the unit price given in the problem. Next, total contribution. So we have to move here, that is the total contribution of crown. So this is the total contribution of crown: 2,28,000, 2,52,000, 2,72,000, 2,88,000, 3 lakh and 2,97,000. So by taking this into consideration, ಎಷ್ಟು increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So 2,28,000 ಇದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಟೇಕ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಬೇಸಿಸ್. ಸೊ 2,28,000 ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 2,52,000 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 2,28,000. ಸೊ 2,28,000 ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2,28,000, next it is increasing to 2,52,000, means so 2,52,000 minus 2,28,000, so it will be 24,000 contribution increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ when we are shifting to 138 to 136. So like this, 2,72,000 minus 2,52,000, 2,88,000 minus 2,72,000, 3 lakh minus 88,000, 2,97,000 minus 3 lakh. So like that we have to less from this to this, from this to this, in order to get the contribution. So for the first, take same contribution. For 138 ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದೆ, 2,28,000. See here, 2,28,000. 2,28,000. First is 2,28,000. So 2,28,000. Next from this price we have to calculate the incremental contribution. So next contribution is 2,52,000. So from 2,50,000 we have to less this one. So 2,52,000 minus 2,28,000. So the answer will be 24,000. So next contribution at rupees 134. 134 ಗೆ incremental ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 2,72,000. So 2,72,000 minus 2,52,000. previous contributionಗೆ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರೈಸಿಂದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗೆ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 2,72,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 2,52,000. So it will be 20,000. So 20,000. So same. Next is at rupees 132. So at rupees 132 the contribution 132 ಗೆ contribution ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2,88,000. So 2,88,000 less previous one. This is 2,72,000. So the answer is 16,000 is the increment. So 16,000 has increased. So 16,000 for 132. Same for 130 when we are going calculating for 130. So at rupees 130 the total contribution is 3 lakh. So we are earning 3 lakh when we are selling at rupees 30. So 130 3 lakh minus previous one is 2,88,000. So 2,88,000. The answer is 12,000. So 12,000. Next and the last is 127. So for 127 when we see it has decreased. So increment ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ decrease ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So 2,97,000 minus 3 lakh is minus 3,000. So decrease ಆಗಿದೆ 2027 ಗೆ. So write it in the minus figure, minus 3,000. Now labor hours. So first only I told you that for crown manufacturing, for crown we need 2 hours. So 2 hours means into volume. So we have volume also. So see the volume given in the problem. So volume or sales. So this is the value. So for incremental here also same procedure. So 6,000 into 2 means 12,000, right? So 2 hours ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 6,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ 2ಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 12,000 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 12,000 ನೋಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ 6,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 7,000 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ 1,000. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ 1,000ಗೆ 2 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 8,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 7,000. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ 1,000. ಸೇಮ್ 1,000ಗೆ 2 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2,000. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 9,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 8,000 1,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಟು 2 2,000. 10,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 9,000 1,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 1,000 ಇಂಟು 2 2,000. 11,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 10,000 ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 1,000 ಇಂಟು 2 ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 2,000. ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ incremental labor hours. So increase labor hours. So first ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನಾವು 6,000 as we for first same basis should be taken. ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ 6,000 ಇಂಟು 2 12,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ 6,000 ಈಗ 7,000ಅಲ್ಲಿ 6,000ನ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 7,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 6,000 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1,000ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 8,000ಗೆ 7,000 ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1,000ಗೆ 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2. ಸೊ 9,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 1,000 1,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1,000ಗೆ 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2,000. 10,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 9,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2,000. So same for this one also. Next is incremental contribution per labor hour. So why we did all these long calculations means for getting this. Why we need this? Why we need this? Why we need this means we need this for matching with the 38,000, because we are calculating on the basis of contribution per labor hour. So for calculating incremental contribution labor hour, simply divide total contribution by incremental labor hours. So 2,28,000 divided by 12,000. Where is 12,000? This is 12,000. So the contribution per labor hour is 19 rupees. Same. Next, for this 24,000. So incremental contribution is 24,000 divided by this 2,000 will be 12. Next, for this 20,000 divided by same 2,000 will be 10. Next, for 16,000 divided by same will be 2,000 will be 8. Next, for 12,000 divided by 2,000 will be 6. Next, minus value there, minus 3,000 divided by 2,000, it is minus 1.5. So this is the incremental contribution. Same, we have to calculate it for peak. So for peak, same, take the unit price. Now contribution. So contribution same as we did for crown. So contribution is here. So total contribution, first take for first one 81.50, 4,30,000 will be the same. Next, from this 4,41,000, 30,000 will be less. 4,51,000, 4,41,000 will be less. 4,60,000 ಇಂದ 4,51,000 ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ 4,32,000 ಇಂದ 4,16 ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 4,00,000 ಇಂದ 4,32 ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So in this case we will get the total contribution, total incremental contribution. So same procedure has given here, same procedure, can easily understand this. 4,41,000 minus 4,30,000, it is 11,000. Next, 4,51,000 minus 4,41,000, it is 10,000. 4,60,000 minus 4,51,000, it is 9,000. 4,32,000 minus 4,60,000, it is as it is decreased, so minus 28,000. Same will be here, minus 32,000. So incremental contribution, same incremental contribution as we did for crown. ಸೊ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಸೊ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ 20 ಸೇಮ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. 20 ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 21,000 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1,000 ಇಂಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 22,000 ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 21,000, ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 1,000. 23,000 ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 22,000 ಅಂದರೆ 1,000. 24 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 1,000 ಇಂಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್, 1,000 has increased. So the incremental value is incremental level. So first is 20,000. So this is the basis, as we don't have anything previously, so 20,000 will be taken. Remaining all 1,000 has increased. Now simply divide 4,30,000 by 20,000, 21.5. 11,000 by 1,000 means 11. 10,000 by 1,000 means 10. 9,000 by 1,000 means 9. Minus 28,000, 1,000 means minus 28. 32,000 minus 1,000 means minus 30. Now in order to match to this 38,000 limitation, we have to allocate a mix of both the crown and the peak. So now ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ 38,000. ಸೊ 38,000 ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಪೀಕಿಂದ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕ್ರೌನಿಂದ, ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಪೀಕಿಂದ, ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕ್ರೌನಿಂದ, ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಪೀಕಿಂದ, ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕ್ರೌನಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್, ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 38,000 ಬಂದುಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಆವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು, ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪೀಕ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಪೀಕಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ 81.50. ಸೊ 81.50 ಅಂದರೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 20. ಸೊ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ 20,000. ಸೊ 81.5 labor hours is 20, contribution is 4,30,000. So first when peak 81.50, volume units is 10,000, incremental labor hours illide is 20,000. So incremental contribution, here it is, incremental contribution is in rupees 4,30,000. So we have taken one. So in 38,000 20,000 ನ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ, 18 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು 18 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ 20,000 ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ಪೀಕಿಂದ ಒಂದು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೌನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಕ್ರೌನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ 138. ಸೊ 138 ಅಂದರೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 138ಗೆ, incremental labor hours ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 12,000. ಸೊ incremental labor hours is 12,000. ಸೊ ಅದಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಕ್ರೌನ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಟ್ 138, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 6,000 ಇದೆ, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2,28,000 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 18,000 ಇನ್ನು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ 138, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 6,000 ಇದೆ, ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 12,000 ಇದೆ, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2,28,000 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ 20,000 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 12,000 ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 32,000. ಸೊ 32,000 ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟಿರೋದು ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ 38,000. ಸೊ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಸೊ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 6,000 ಅವರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ 6,000 ಅವರ್ಸ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಪೀಕ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀಕ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರಲ್ಲ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪೀಕ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಸೊ 1 by 1. ಸೊ ಪೀಕಿಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ನೋಡಿ 81 ಇದೆ. 81ಗೆ ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1,000 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ of peak that is 81, volume is 21,000 and contribution is 4,41,000. So peak 81 price ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1,000 ಇದೆ, incremental labor hours ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ that is also 1,000. here see here increment 1,000 and contribution is 2,28,000. So again calculate this. 20,000 plus 12,000 plus 1,000 is 33,000 ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ 33,000 minus 38 ಎಷ್ಟಿರೋದು ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ 38 ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ 38 ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 5,000 ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 5,000 ಇನ್ನೂ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಪೀಕ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಕ್ರೌನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಈಸ್ 134. ಸೊ 134 ಅಂದರೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2 ಇದೆ. 2000 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 134ಗೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 8 ಇದೆ. ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ 2,72,000. ಸೊ ಕ್ರೌನ್ 136, incremental volume is 1000 and hours ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2000 ಇದೆ. ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 24,000 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 20,000 plus 12,000 plus 1,000 plus 2,000, it is 35,000. So 35,000 means 38,000 ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನು 3,000 ನಾವು we can do. ಸೊ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಟು ಪೀಕ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಇರೋದು 80.5. 80.5 ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ 1 ಇದೆ, 1 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಸಾರಿ 1000 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಪೀಕ್ 80.5ಗೆ 22,000 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇದೆ, 4,51,000 ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲೋಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪೀಕ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್? 1000. incremental ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಅದೂ 1000 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 80.5 contribution is incremental contribution is 10,000. so incremental contribution here it is. Incremental contribution. So 35,000 ಆಗಿತ್ತು up to 2,000. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1,000 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 36,000. ಸೊ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ 2,000 ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ there. ಸೊ ಪೀಕ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ನೋಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಈಸ್ 1. ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 134, 2,000 ಇದೆ. And contribution is 134, it is 2,000 and incremental contribution is 20,000. so volume is 2,000. so same. Crown 134, incremental volume is 1,000 and incremental labor hours. So incremental labor hours, here it is. Incremental labor hours for 134, 2,000. So incremental contribution is 20,000. So now if we add all this, we have reached to the limitation of 38,000. so if we add all the contribution, first is normal contribution, total contribution, remaining this is also normal contribution, remaining all this is incremental contribution, which is given here, which we have calculated in second column here and here. It's a big lengthy solution, please concentrate. This is very important. Nearly it is going to be 1 hour solution. So when we add all this, the contribution will be 7,23,000. so if we add, we are combining two products, right? so if we want to know how much we are manufacturing under peak means, so peak get 20,000 ಇದೆ, 20,000 plus 1,000, 21,000 plus 1,000 will be 22,000. total products under peak is 22,000 value. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರೌನ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಕ್ರೌನ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 6,000, 7,000 and 8,000. so 8,000. so simply now, like we have calculated here profit, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 7,23,000. but here it has shortage of labor, the formula will be different. So 7,23,000. So this is the combination of both crown and peak, right? So no need to write separately. So crown and peak together it is 7,23,000. 6,50,000, this is the fixed cost here. The first we have calculated. So 2,50,000 will be plus 4 lakh, it is 6,50,000. So simply from contribution deduct the fixed cost, the profit is 73,000 when labor hours is restricted to 38,000. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in your group. Still, if you are not getting, means when we are getting that 1 month of classes before the exam, we'll discuss this problem if you are still not getting. But you must understand this, I hope so. Okay, thank you.